Let me tell you a little story of what we did, because so when I joined Unlimited just over 4 years ago, it was very much a decentralized. It was a holding company of agencies. We centralized the business and created 4 divisions and reduced the amount of legal entities. So talking about simplification, we massively simplified the business first. So what we then did, and then linking that to how we then created a more effective finance function, is that we created an SSC and had one system, and we had then the senior finance team with the SSC create one way of doing things. Ultimately, finance has 3 cycles: R2R, P2P, O2C. And we made sure that rather than having 5 different ways of doing the same thing, which is what we had in the business before, we created the best way. So we developed a project called Project Best Practice, and said, right, let's just take a step back from saying, no, my way's the best way and all that. Let's find the best way for this business to do that. And then we had a mantra that if the SSE can do it, the SSE should do it. So back office finance do it, all that, because we've created the processes. Then the front office, the commercial finance teams can then feed into the SSE, and it's all simplified, and there's one way of doing it. What we then did is we automated. So we got rid, and initially the SSE would say, you're automating, you're taking us out of a job. No, we're not. We're taking away all the rubbish stuff that's non-value add away from your day-to-day, and allowing you as the SSE to be able to take more and more on and make it really good. So then to allow the commercial finance, to the finance teams, to be the focus of helping to run the business, because you're then actually getting the value from the thinkers, and having finance people who can think rather than produce.
Think, but also communicate. That's the big change,
absolutely.
Isn't it? Because I think they've always been good thinkers.
Tell the story. That's the communicate. So that's how we did it. So then what we did is we had a finance function that was working with the business much more, rather than finance function was just sitting there in the back churning stuff away.